You obviously for your mama Joe, as I ba JQ TV so be. And then so you say it was your program now started last week, no. More money say she mo boss here the be my from the loss of the land, no. See ebema enkofo a wo Germany omo be hu emra a wo Germany and how they would be able to go about their daily activities any offices be omo pese omo call any mo bi a omo be hia bia na adwin say you as in have a series of interviews with resource people about enema omo betimi nso asua and where they would be able to get help with respect to certain things, First one I hear, yeah, can be wanting to migrate into Germany at home. And Jumakubin Sudan de Bibu, my friend United APAG Group Limited. Last weekend, so yeah, they had be bremo, yeah, mamu acquire one or skilled workers between your person on Maba, Germany. And then so no, we are shifting from the skilled workers to people who would want to come to Germany to study. One hour person or Germany no more about ebusuya there. Whether say opese obeye Ox building ewa ha opese obeye Ox building need training no ye technical education. One nso a person be feda or more education or more SS or more training college or person or say be or bachelor. One nso a my bachelor or Ghana or person or be or more a masters so ha no. And then so yeah, agency ye sinkunya ye resource person bako JQ on also a executive member of the United APAG Group Limited ni sign ne ba bedi nkumo. Me co-host nso ha friend Mama Christine nso atena ha nso acheyi wa ye adwuma baby on so on students ni bebre nso interact on in the process people would have to go through before they would be able to become students within Germany and within Europe. And internet and so mesai si nkonya se me ne omo betena se ne me ne omo ba betwe nkomo Mama Christine so be with the knowledge na wo no so be busa select list of selected questions bia nkofo omo pese omo be study e wo Abuche through United APAG Group Limited no omo pese omo e be busa na your Facebook page your WhatsApp page your Instagram page list of questions and nkofo dey buy within the week and I compile see and the resource person in ba betena se na waba bedi ehun djuma amaye yentimi answer obia questions WhatsApp page no obia the questions but yentimi answer ni nyina at a time yentimi answer all the questions on our social media platforms but see sinkunya say mo questions na ye compile na ama resource people no omo amaye insights into those problems no na yetimi ehun enti yenche ehun mama Christy ma kwa ba
yeah nia
na weakness ko saying if you go be away
yes
abusuafo na yenche ho no so your resource person I ni be di dwuma so mo amunim no your friend gentleman's qualities they be an din also they share that kemos yo nko na minim da ko me bo ache mu ye kiwe ma kwa ba
yo dada
te bi aboko
danko ba da ba
abusuafo no so want to say
na me adon obi an we pa
I hope nko for free this week pa
I'm afraid pa I think sir your content manager Prince or Hineba suggested baby sir ebe say be communicate per email which is absolutely right because untumi attend the be ameka uni obi akasa 10 minutes na uni nipa 10 kasa we don't have that capacity and obia so penny answers in the things the Prince can to assume we'll deal with them per emails na ya will be a opinion mamintia opinion ajekapia copy founder and CEO or Berlin or HSC Roland also Berlin it's also chia Philip who is also in charge of the school mamintia mamimesi
in charge of school by
school our person over Germany school our preparation say be on confirmation about so okay ufri Ghana Nigeria Togo ufri now is a global thing until and yet only Ghana it's a global thing or no in charge and yet 419 until there are Germans behind competent people behind a process we are going through into many affairs and some frequencies na mean chia beliso beloni asana omuni monitor life in calendar
okay abusiafo Mama Christy any program no when say
send nkrofo bisa questions about students and some person be she and dear hano. And then any opportunity they say you bisa GQ about how they will go about it, the steps and everything you take to apply, and how to get here, how to go to the school and everything. Yadanyamia say, Mama ya kwenye ni asambe shie bimwa, bisa GQ questions. Amanfo bisa yen. Because nkrofo bisa background questions bebree. Nti last week ni ya etimi ye nia omo person be ye dwuma no be ye no. Nti nka me say nka GQ be twa ebe born it tough because I miss CCA. Nti on last week there no just 1 minute. Emaye na answer etimi atwa ene die no so.
Okay, abusia for yebema queue abo last week the no hot farmer ye. Obo ne tofa wi a me also mema mo a very brief introduction of what we are going to do today. But person mema brief introduction no because I also came to Germany as a student and I have also benefited from the whole educational process within Europe, you know. Say yakase yesim konyana yaka how people would be able to come to Germany to study. I think say I'm also a testimony on two legs, you know. Yebetimi nso edi ho dwuma ewo ahanom. Ntino yebema Q abone tofa yewie mema mo a brief introduction of what we are going to discuss today and why we all feel so it is very important for people to come online and listen to the process. They be American say when we say information is power. When you hold information, nobody would be able to bully you to silence because you know what you are about and you know what you want to do. If you do not know the process, it becomes too cumbersome and it becomes too difficult for you. But when you understand the process and you know your left to your right and you know what you are about, you know, say you'd be able to, as in, hold up your head high and wherever you go, no one say whatever you are saying, you know, is exactly what is on paper and is exactly what is going to be accepted within any office. And I say, baby, be our because o application, baby, be our because o kwako year of student visa, and I say, BBA. And to Q, but last week the year no any tough my said about people who are listening to us today, you know, wouldn't mix up what we are going to discuss today with what we discussed last week. Because when him say people have a way of understanding whatever we say, and you know. But last week the end tougher. Now who say we are done with last week the end. Obi or any question in respect to last week the end, you can stick to our social media platforms. No, I could be so. Or said be I this week the end. So
yo Bell, you wine influence where they try. Yeah, but that's it. Actually, we will try to shift the language. It's not going to be only three because we've come to realize it's African as a whole or global. Last week, you know, we discussed, we gave more details about skilled workers. Sebi obi wants a juma na or one certificate or one academy na opesa oba be tuasa academy no so Germany. But I want to make something clear here. Idea way is not a connection. The first motive is not give us money and we start the process. The thing is, we start the process when we get to a point it says utreska. So, and connection things are most of the times, oh, tia, ska, yebesha yama, and yentumi anya, and anipa yentumi anya, then na be different story. So ours is we start the process. At point in time, baby, yes, utreska to go no, yebema why the utreska, but the money is not the first thing. We start the process. Near do say be oba UAPAG school, language school, then you have to pay it. You say Sikaya Joe for plane ticket and accommodation, you'll be out Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, or no metnaha, you don't need to pay. You ain't got a plane ticket, you don't need to pay. Until me make it that one very clear. So the first thing is not about money. It's about how we can change the face of Africa, the face of Ghanaian youth, to have a better future for the upcoming omomba say obia the connection ba brochire obeba oni paper na afide okopo bi paper obohu ne atena ne abona call no akobo besia na akoye bibi basa obaso a 5 years 7 years 10 years oni paper so much stress bibi krasifia ontumi nko. So the concept of this is to change itself legally obeba Germany without say who police awudwane and now obi sisiwa ontumi nko report no. Good. Last week, you discussing about skilled workers. We are nurse, we are fitter, we are electrician, we are mason, we are KT, our certificate. We are human, we experience. But me apply. But me apply in a way say, but the mandatory of the whole thing is there's a way over to me the brofo, but the competition is too great. And now cry and can brofo. Intino cry and can brofo no. So at least you have to do the German language. You have to understand the German language, the communication. Until no fashion terms so why what you say over German, they first start learn the language. And I say when you at least will B1, B1 up to so person study up to C1. But at least will B1 there so to me A1, A2, B1 and B2. But maximum at least B1. Social language, but then me for come we so suggest to the Ghana government say, I mean, Uganda set a typical example. Omo Chinese kasa our Uganda school. Said it be more easy ama Uganda for no to do business to China, communication wise. Intino yakosuya brofo ye chere brofo ye kromo fine, but then brofo no so no more or less they share that more biasa. More or less, of course, because we have to be more honest with ourselves. Because Omako school with degree in I mean, we have come to see say a school be because Ghana is going back. I'm not doing politics here, but I'm facing a fact. So what am I saying? I'm facing a fact. And this is a reality talk. Education is my public. So what am I saying? Sometimes So what I say? It's a thing say, see any percent the future will have more Ghanaians in Germany there. Then I think we need to bring the German language in the Ghana schools. So me chance suya, you be chance build German programs in Ghana so that basically what time or more Ghana ebe hu the German language. No me chance suya. Almost as yes, no more take us it will be more easy. Said yes, brofie him say, Obiad in the need UK. So that because you say at least Okohadia brofo beka. Into when we bring this thing to the Ghana education, say at least interest German Kasana, then we are preparing the future of Ghanaians to Germany.
Okay, then we are preparing the future of Ghanaians to Germany. From Pachomoti, this is the suggestion from someone who has lived in Germany for
over 2 decades.
Over 2 decades. 2 decades. Over 2 decades means over 20 years. Mama Christine so atena ha cheye. Nse. Ebi ko atena ha na ye nwo me. Ebi tena ha na ye nwo me wa dance dum pass na me da so ne nam baby. Nti me pacho the argument Q is making is that English language is not a measure of intelligence. And say okase English language no emboa ya the person who can say any English language in the bumai any English language in the bumai na chere say 1 + 1 is 2 obi a uncle school that grow say 1 + 1 is 2 common sense in the bumai and the people who are willing to have a clean heart and be willing to communicate transparency to the people and your politics na argument na I would want to give a background to the study of wanting to study abroad. I believe, say, I schooled in Ghana, me bachelor in Ghana, and me master's degree in Germany. And
so good,
me passion me go say.
This is a past tense.
Some are throw me teasing say. This master say me new school.
Okay,
I'm still a student. Education they never ends. It's still our school.
Okay. Okay.
And one thing I would say is, it is very important as a person and as an elite to try as much as possible. Say, Anya Shikran, you you'd seek internship out somewhere. So Oba, you get to understand how our educational system works. Ghana education system is perfect, excellent. The same everywhere. But when you get to meet new people, when you get to interact with new lecturers with different ideologies, with different approach to solving problems, with different approach to, as in also understanding what we were taught in our bachelor now, it broadens your horizon and all of that. And you also end up getting a lot of, being open to a lot of opportunities. And imagine say we would have to discuss about how to get people to study in Germany. And imagine saying me am na moderate program no. And wanting to come to study in Germany, no, saying it here, I'm just giving the overall framework so that we can all ask the relevant questions. Most of German universities are tuition free. So you can say tuition free. You don't require to pay tuition fees. Most of German universities make us any because Germany no state be on the laws regarding certain things. State be honoma oba hanoma yebema a certain number of years to stay for your study. State be honoma you'd have to renew your residence permit every year. State be honoma the laws are really not that strict. State be honoma the laws are also strict. State be honoma you are required to pay tuition fee. State be honoma you are not required to pay tuition fee. Sanity. Enti no enkofo nso ebusa ye say schools ni nyina entua tuition fee but okohwe school we no tuition anyway. Your certain admissions be honoma e be unrestricted admissions, e be restricted admissions. Unrestricted admissions no e be honoma you are not required to have interviews before you are giving the admission. Unrestricted admissions be honoma you are not even required to have an aptitude test before say omobema admissions no. But there are certain restricted admissions be on my you have to go through the whole process. And there are certain admissions be on so Chrome has help say oye master's degree your normal master's no ho and then what be a friend of master of further education. Master of further education no HSA ebia obi honoma onye anything related to painting there. But he along the line after school he has developed a kind of passion for painting and would want to have a master's in probably mono painting and also colored painting and also bibino. And no because you don't have a background to that no or more ebama or I enroll on something they call Master of Further Studies. Master of Further Studies no HSA you didn't have a background education on what you want to have the masters in, but still you have a passion to do it. And no at times ombema what you have bibi kakra because it is out of the ordinary. It is not a normal master's degree. They would have to have time with you and all of that no. I don't know Ghana no mfreni fee paying no but any fee paying umbetua school fees umbetua bibi kakra na umbetua fa ho. But most of the German universities no tuition free. Until Ubaha, you are not required to pay tuition any those years. And Ubaha no so a work permit, you be required to work a certain number of hours. So the be to be to meet your rent and your health insurance. And I think that this is the background to the study. And to say no, Q, Pacho, how good is German education?
Perfect. And more flexible. Because who say depends where what you so be sure. Addition there basically no would be fine should be attribute. It's you have to learn it. So what I say. But you have all the facilities. A JBI edition JBI no is there, it's available. It's up to you, sir. And I make us last week make us say me driving license meeting 3 times. So what I say. But then no me I don't want to be a loser. Say na me cry the man bro from kwere the German kase German kase you cry so but at the end of the day me say I cry meeting me say meeting me buy me say me dan koi it no me titre mu ko ekoye training na me share booklet no questions no me pon a na me ba me share me banam bedidi wi amesua so eno kra do baby a friend baba me really baba because say me said that take us anisa so they make out say enti no say we determine say if you want to achieve a goal in life you need to determine without determination Billy, without determination nobody can achieve anything. Enti no intensively 3 months I miss you and then no pay we numra no pay we numra so and up person we should be I so avoid social media and dey keka because social media so person we achieve abrabo asem na make you have to avoid social media. Social media ye ba ho say why you be we are winning project be other with him no. Then you use your time just say but to a project say be a omo style and mo kuko school na so le social media say me say the asema ba we dey we ba na atwa you end up so be wona de asa na unsu ahwe wo achieve be hwe wonim say wo ye adwuma te say wo ye adwuma 8 hours and also a wonim adwuma no so a wo ye no kwanti wo koba de a no problem wo obia wo 24 hours wo the 8 hours better officially wo the 8 hours I den aye adwuma so what you say and then you still have 8 hours for other things. But mistakenly now the 16 hours ko be na aka 8 hours ade da na sokrate and sokra no e be wasan sokra yare. Enti no the make nyina akosi ni say wo na apese otu kwan wo na apese wo na wo bibi de wani so opese wa achieve go and e kro no doso and na wo pese oba Germany. Enti German system ne de ye ne ba ye de ko school football at na be 16 omo pe teacher my o che kasa no but footballers ni bebre o mo so oba be bobo am se oba kasa. At the end of the day, we back to Ghana. It is what you determine for tomorrow that you have your result. And so what I say, it is German school system is perfect. And I did be a say be a person your master, your bachelor plus 1 plus 2. Then you have the assessment to do. A do baby along the line, no. Sikasem wom say who need stay in Wahadia. Then your friend is saying. One person is of finance on, and I say, be to say Barfield, who has not per se, who study be now, Sikasamonia. You can apply for the Barfield. You have the money to study. Now, if you are winning, Intinia is about wood the opposite or maybe be a you can decide so by your convincing. You, the same person, can decide so opposite or your doctor. The decision is not from me, but it's from you.
What's a baby about so a bed?
What's that?
What's a baby about so a bed?
What's baby are there?
What's a baby about?
What's a baby about? It's about discipline. It's about discipline.
We are familiar.
Me na say a office say biaba or other Christian beboa. Life is about discipline. Without discipline, and they say there who say obi wo ha otumi di saa na fi there oda kra ontumi na ne duane genjanabo. So what I say? So now we say me fi say dia sa na bia say fufuo kra na bia abo be me fa ne say abo be 4 na me di fufuo say ya. Say me fi say me ko fie late na dia sa me di fufuo say. And sometimes kra no e bia spaghetti na my salad na kosua baako and ade asa me use kosua na my pan no kakra bi me di bibia komiye but me ndi me but no so ma me common de me we di bibi to sustain your body but undi di say o me say e fi na duane no e kwa digest but these are the discipline you build it for yourself. What am I say nke ye adwuma ye ton ticket Saturdays ke betumi aton tickets ye nye TV but because say ye discipline say every Saturday biano irrespective say we are ye embrace ka ticket ye to embrace ka but we don't look at sika ebre on the ticket side. Ye when say we have to bring education to our people the internal ye me ye ndwini sika ho ye nye sa de we what for train be 1 hour 30 minutes about you don't get paid. Okay, sometimes because bus ticket, you know, a free band of Eba studio crowd, and so what was it? But because you have the passion, you have Christine Susa. You see, we are not get paid, so it's about discipline and dedication. It is the American answer. German system works now. No, you want for you will school for teacher for headmasters almost system anymore. We have the lawyers who knows also the law because yeah, mekase you don't go for babruche to go against the law. You go to prison, you get bound. Who aligns to be a that is Germany for you because none of us has money than the German government. Inti ade ye bia na say de tutu na kwemu ma ye nkofo momra and we know what we are doing. What must say?
Okay. Mami bisa adewe. So ubeko school Germany. Edi.
Enyedi.
Oko school wa.
Yes. Enyedi.
Adenanyedi.
Enyedi because say when subject a wusua ya program ama say Mondays e bia obeye maths anopa 45 minutes we are obeye be a history nini ya program to say Ghana me ka say me wo Ghana because e bia ba ya detection you crowd say be detection anopa no ala say job wa sometimes maybe you because e bia the Monday crowd anopa ye ba so be kwakra say ba teacher ba ti we yeah, geography. It's your cry. It's your turn to because oh teacher and I say yeah so many stories but I hand there wouldn't there say usua and now the internet no so yenya ye use for the benefit for the future no adebia na ye che school no so kra na wo net nti obetumi esua nini ya say wo ubenya time the discipline am na America no ubenya time na your friend is saying would you share? Now avoid the social media. So person will achieve goal. You have to avoid social media. May at point in time, may I me driving license no. For 3 months now me hwɛ TV, not TV with them. A woman no abɛhwɛ CNN kakra. Bɛhwɛ CNN be 15 minutes be hu de ɛkɔ so a. So what I say, aha. Asat now am no kase. Me more anwum mo me kam. Radio, news. Maybe because of journalism, I don't know. But say we try me kam say me born but see the radio nyum na. So that BBC ya na mete news be ekoso bia say see am che German Welle because it's a German radio station no and when this anyoma ya ye nyina eba updating changes bi antino and na ni say betu mfutu because obi itekwana bi or jotu bibia hwe say bia from so ba it we have to give authentic news out so or advertise that German kasa na nyade but it's a determination you can achieve. So you buy me share me video be I me first interview. Me say friends silent one phone for the mama. You be say me question am their camera dey maintain a word. You be say me name your not a word. So what you say? But in you to me try can translate it the file forms man for the job be certain then we can do it. Ya we wa ha. So make me example say me to me aya and I mean PhD bia is school no Ghana and say dem we ni sabia it is any to me there you can do it now I will be PhD wa kwa university now wa ko Lagos so to me ntia Jeba kasa aba kwa ka China China kasa do and I will Jeba kasa
na how is the standard of living or hanu say you can't say unya insurance, say unya
the standard. Almost German for a very clever say. Omunim say they have the foundation. Say school you have to. And until say by block payment no. That tells you you have to give commitment. Block payment of about 10,300. You bet where your process BBM, but we don't give you guarantees that the visa and it's up to you. All depends. Obi walk up any interview. You besides say if I now study, now study we are there now by crying no not to purpose because you don't have any plans for your future. And the amazing obe refuse you. And now so also baby study and then I know they be America say uji sika say what they call people we are. Say sika ne people we are na de to. Say mistakenly na ji so me nya sika na me hu say people me imagine me say dey here tiro but they kwa koto glass we am say okay what why are there but refund the money for the paper. So what I say good intino is we are saying but now no on my building say student no obi ti abonten dan otuaka no wo student untua sa okay ranking from 200 to 450 euros your student hostels well and this abonten
health insurance
so crown me ankasa crown many health insurance for student here juma me wo under contract before no and then so no 100% insurance so be on other insurance companies so say AD can as a Continental full assurance completely back about 5 years ago you will pay about 70 euro a month 80 euro Maximum. And to see an uncle for normal health insurance, I bet you 350, 400 euros. No, be or as a German. Remedial, no, private, different. No, you have the same services and paying probably 120 euros.
And the so everybody have to get the health insurance.
Of course, I know the German.
No matter what.
No, I know there is a law passed somewhere about 2000, if I'm not mistaken, the 2005, 6, 7. Say, before the Nanka no insurance. Opa. Say, see, there, say, oh, me do chrome ha. Upo, because, and yet, Fina, oh, Baba Yarena insurance, now by buying a car. Also, back chrome ha. Now by yare, now in insurance. Into Upompo, and as our insurance, no can soon to me. Still, insurance company now, one, or better continue our insurance because we are, no.
It's we Juma, which our health insurance. We Juma say, and as labor office, job center, and Mao, continue to
Mama and tailor the conversation towards student health insurance.
Yeah, it's possible, and it's affordable.
Yeah, student health insurance.
It's affordable, and I do it. And that the year can be we have the team. I'm part of the team, and BB say about when you we have a competent team you baby be without a problem.
And to say you charge monthly ticket every month. Is there a
discount for students? Yes, student crowd or more yearly card or the for bus or the for training.
I think so. With respect to for respect to student tickets in any way, no. Say, on say me catch you say Germany into tuition fee. I did now be to school and no omo naming as semester fee, but any semester fee so you'd be able to travel within the region where your school is. And the emphasis say school no Zalanda. Yebema student ID card no bet me there for train, no bet me there for tram, bet me there for S-Bahn, no bet me there for bus bibia for free. And one say all the betche now at Nancy. But ultimately found call another region. Say emphasis say region, Mamin Chichim say school no Ashanti region. Oko KNUST tuition free, sorry. You bet student ID card, no bet me there for or Tech Junction, I could do me and you. Menkase faculty or Ghana. But so Germany, I'll bet me there for NGBB. But there are specific type of trains I'll bet me there for. Untimi fam fa regional train. Untimi fam fa ice. Ice no a speed train and no also utia. Inti ubet me there for RE. Na o there for RB. Okay, the other one there, I think so, I don't know about it, but at times, no, obey there for train be except those trains, no, ice, no, any regional trains, no, obey to be so, but ice, no, this out to your food because ice, no, speed trains, and no engine, now, baby, into your types of trains, baby, obey me there for and I'll bet me so they are fast second class, don't mean first class, sanity, and I think so, respect to transportation within Germany. If you're a student within your region, no bet me the student tickets no afa train ewo.
And I say be obiko school na obet me anya adwuma to sustain the person say
yes.
No the big criteria a carpet and KTB accommodation in those things.
Yes, actually no ba German phone who say ba bibia is car abane mwa wa na wo so bo ho. Intino, you will be busy say mini job. Be steady into the 8 hours. But to mini job as a CR who call 520 euros. So it does. And this mini job, you are allowed student to certain hours in the year. We are allowed to year Juma to get paid. So what I say now, to other belts, which is not against the law. International, because when to me say, best school. Minim Ghana there say best school what the answer usia there no akwada usia there na untumi nkoye adwuma nyes kakaka no you have that assessment
Ghana na kwai say adwuma ni bi ni ho sanka adwuma ho ha and this person no kra no na students no omoma kwan a no mo travel outside to go and work for the holiday period you know and I don't know say this time you ma move some part.
Okay, good. Anyway, well you know want to yanka Germany there but our team no so any certain companies so communication contact ya be hwe say this betriebs companies no ubenya this many jobs no be so I but the concentration is to study and nyankopon boa medical field counter be example oba be study we acquire masters of Finland now no or part of Saarbrücken University no our I mean is doing very well, extremely very well. So what I
say the amount for yeah there because first now I say a English speaking country.
Doesn't matter.
It be at
that time
I say first. When they say your professors in our say I'm gonna be which means they say
at all. The students have so many possibilities as long as it depends on you say and result in so the companies are fact of the matter is Germany are short of personnel. You can't hide the truth. And it's a Uber now qualification you have a very good paid job. So you have a very good paid job. Some companies will be company can not be quite now, but then also you have to deliver. And no cranny say because I'm bobo na you season be me kakra or one quit contract. Basa or quit contract in the street. So what was it? So season be between three games continuously 9 goals. Hat trick, 3 occasions. Without me there is no performance. But the season if there disco and no asem na make you disco na wo pie kwa ha wo nye training ni ye na echina Frankfurt adichina Mainz na wo kwa ha na wo me if there wo ha na mozipu na wo pra wo kotodwe season ni ande ya
we cry no wo kotwetwa bi kakra
oh na me twa kakra what kadom no be dey ya say abrabo ya bo ebi dey so that's but at the end of the day no unim say almost quit me contract. So what I say, it's up to you. Then, because we badge you to try or definitely me training. They be ane jame track akram ne na wo. Be na ye training no. It may ye be a kotumi ka 1 hour. Me tumi ka be 30 minutes benefit there. My excuses. Na be a kra na me say mu na me ntumi nko. Nti season ni any announcement why are there pa even when I would aba the second leg no. But this performance we can continue. I'm going to straight. Into Germany, I never called the show. Your performance is today. Into men can say and drama yard into no better to have consistent. Into Nama Germany are strong. So I just say your performance should be consistently. Into yes, the chance to live and end good no is there. Is there the better future is there?
You know, I say we are students, so is there any chance Obenya resident permit? So, aside the student visa, what they buy, you know.
The student visa, they buy a resident permit now. But maybe you are trying to come say they are indefinite staying permit, and then they be a worker because of visa. The man are a student, you have the resident permit, but resident permit.
No, a student, you know. 1 year. And say 1 year, no. Yeah. 1 year we are not. You have to go and renew it.
Yes.
And say be a school. Where we school?
I don't
know. Now person will apply for
resident permit. I don't know.
Possible?
It's possible. It's not possible. It depends on when you juma. And I was 6 months period. This how they be paid. And then I be jina performance no. So why you juma? What could school never? And I'm the coffee or can't I typical example. No, cause school near we send we will, but back on Ghana back. I don't apply in a juma fan. Even at point in time, a juma may send a certificate to me funny because or more try 1,800. The certificate they are not allowed to pay 1,800 because if there is a control or no certificate is come they will have a problem. So what I say, even your certificate will tell you how much you earn at the end of the month. What must I say? Okay, 18 months. Yeah. Your certificate will just tell you sika obaje at the end of your student. So when your company normal contractor, then with your contract, now you are no more a student. To me, abenya working permit through the company, But I also it comes to another paragraph, like probably give you paragraph 38, paragraph 18 tells you say sa ejuma we pet and I'll be to me aye. Untumi bia yama adwuma we say bia wo de wo repair handies untumi ka say okay ya ma working permit ya sesa wo student ama working permit say wo repair handing no say see ano e be say me san so koton pan no it's not allowed. It is only this adwuma copy say that status of visa no asanso asesa, then you are free to do adwuma bia wo pɛ bia. So it's a process it needs discipline.
Okay auntie. Until na say wo wie school no na wo ya ade
now apply adwuma na
apply for adwuma no ma contractor
today
then
with
you
the
can
contract
apply for
yes
resident permit
because the foreign office which is the behavior no most cases no I know say wo you are capable because almost with defending state no you are capable sir or health insurance you are capable sir or rent you are capable sir to feed you if sir and basically fact is obi a wo wiase baby ano so wo scanner so person obey baby wo krom ha now betumi ahwe ho you can have a visa to come. It's not restricted say nipa bi na Germany has selected says ankofo we nkwa na say but it's not true. What am I say? No so wo betumi ahwe ho a sa nyoma we no mo hwe so may bed in my country na my Germany there you are free to go. You don't have a problem.
Okay, no, I'm fine say or a student or per se or apply for school through United UAPAG Group Limited. Where does it start from?
First, your form take to website no UAPAG.com. You know, we fill forms now the requirement with date of birth, nationality. No matter what you be, I fill forms. Like I said last week, then the review team will review it, and you find show be our GSS and SSS. You find few more. So when we GSS SSS, when you enter into high school, then we call something studio college, steady college. You start this steady college. So that steady college, you know, you first registered for. We don't want to say amount on air. So what I say, you first register. So what I say, and then after registration, you also pay. We call something a pre-admission fee. So with this pre-admission fee, then the team in Berlin would then with your forms, you know, you share okay. They pay we GSS, we SSS, but we'll enter into university. Until you go through pre-admission, you have confirmation from our team. Now, your friend is saying, you go to that process first. Until with that confirmation, then you have to do the German language. So the German language, you know, A1, A2, B1, and B2. But then we advise say because I hadn't America, so over Germany. Let me brief on your class so that will be able to say this. So we are German course, no. A1, A2, B1 and B2 now. Each language will cost you 600 euros, for instance. In 2% it takes 6 weeks. International one will take you 2,400 euros for the
6 weeks for each course.
6 weeks for each course.
Okay.
A1, for instance, but it costs you 600 euros. And A1 is BBA.
So be a JHS. No percent Obaha.
No,
qualified.
Everyone is qualified.
Okay.
But this is a process.
No, bet Abaha. Yes. And so my Besian language, you know.
But when say Besian, prepare your 2,400
for the language.
For the language. And
okay.
also, let me make it more clear. And the date na yenhwe. In the date na yenhwe. After a year and 2, man can say when I'm share program no na we know the prices, but my money will be in who ni so said there will be a person baby and the date na yeka. Until share video no man after 1 year or 2 years say when I'm share na mo say for instance registration fee will cost 200 euros. Okay. Then 4-2 lesson, which is the admission fee will cost you 1,000 euros.
Okay.
So that one is 1,200. What was it? And now you have a confirmation from Studio Collect to say as me see person be steady what say. What must say? Then yasanso no na odebe course na be heard akwaje visa and as odebe call German embassy akwaje visa.
Okay.
Good. So we no. Na yama confirmation then ye beba behwehwe baby abetena. And also the team will do but you pay. Ye ne be share insurance company ye be more cheaper. That one I do. And also no ye be say wo Ghana wa wuntua. The moment you step into Germany then you start paying it.
But they say obi airport ticket. Ohia so obekoto insurance for that ticket na say we.
My question is here.
Man say obi baha. When you visa no or ba school ha. But say obi ticket no with insurance and as I want to insurance because
as most Ghana for there ya na dey be a savings. Okay say ticket insurance because David come some smart and say no who's insurance here. So therefore Nini says we prefer to do everything because we have all the products.
Okay. We
have all the products. It is when you buy what there you have committed to us say any better say at the end of the day you achieve your goal. So what must say? Tickets you pay the boy for which we sell it. And no one habituaka. And with all these things no, then you present to German embassy Accra. But then we bet you decide this why language online is possible, but you still pay the language fee. And now we know your hoa is cheaper. Okay, so person obey wa we say language in Kwan you have 2,400 euros. So what must say? But two person in Ghana at the end of the day, which is more cheaper. Na wakwaye exam so got institute. You pay to us, we pay to them. No wakwaye. No, when can say oba without say obi say na process there wo. And I'm saying obi can say koton koko nanka tua empem wotwe na ofa amra dan ka be hu say oh ene mekwaye pa. We want to change a bright future for you. You don't want it. So therefore, yenye connection wa ha and we are not interested of skipping or the behavior because yen pese any German aba benya asem. Quality. Of course. Internet that is
any pattern. Normal BBA, almost certificate, everything is correct.
JSS, SSS then.
Yeah. And from JSS to maybe your masters.
Yes.
You know, you are qualified to come and do it.
Yes.
Then the only thing is you don't have to go and take your brother's certificate.
And then
no be for you maybe one of the first way. You know, go find a brother there. You know the koi. I say, oh brother, you were try near idea. Near visa bro for crowns are if his son is say, it I feel almost suspect say, I didn't know any dear. The almost share one who say a young idea. So, I don't know why say with chance.
Of course.
You have to do the right
thing and you have a bright future. The ANIA is about bright future. Then, who we are, we about 2 semesters with us, with a studio college.
Okay.
You prepare no amount, which the 2 semesters, it will cost you certain amount, and also no, let me be more specific to be a person baby. That one was also get you about 6,900, but 2 semesters, 1 year. We prepare in the area now, then we prepare you to the university. The opposite will study piano and a Hochschule. So what I say? So these are the roots. I feel when your language into Uba University in Israel, then you have to do fees now to the university. You have to do the C1. So what I say? Then you are good to go. So what must I say?
Okay, so being person of school no better also. And so why all those things?
And then
now say the person or house builder.
Yes. Then you can earn money. Yes. Okay. While we are school, let's say,
house builder, no, ever can
vocational training.
Vocational training.
Yes, vocational training. Yeah. So, and also is there, and also no, go through studies because you say, as a matter of fact, it will be a person obey you, so, qualification to say be a public health or masters. We have a source to say, but me actually how you can also learn the language, get into because flagging hospital almost shorter personnel. So you can also do vocational training even with your masters to get even good paid. It's also there. Now, men try to be fine feature because at the end of the day, be straight with us. They be obiba me wanna when the passport and a visa now or Ghana embassy and catches me come say men try and farm feature because at the end of the day, no, over corner, Baba Siwa, if it 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, I will try and trono. If you never share from zero, be honest with yourself, be true to us. You won't acquire Befaswa legally without a social but at the end of the day, no, you're a fans cake.
Is there okay?
No.
Say, is there a chance to say, Obi or Kruha? Ninyomanye. Na also person obe share mujumedi bi mu a.
Yes.
And also is there any possibility
yes. Me find say waba steady. Now obi chatting Mrs. Here. These are very funny things. Obi chatting life of the program Mrs. Here. No baba boom. Waba be okay or graduate or masters or the visa about 1 or 2 visa apa ho. But there's a way we can also help you getting into the system. Registration fee, which is not like the 200 is will be organized, much cheaper. Now the show process, but you are not going to pay this €1,000 I will be organized to say pre-admission fee. You don't have to pay that. But so call student college in India, this fee you pay it. And had that as well. You don't need the language because already now the language is will be a when you have one take us no. So what must say?
Okay, so be a over so near language, not just what language, the language now, what if you are not one by language, maybe or to at why.
Yeah,
no. We say how no crowbit now, check cry more, be answer.
Very good. Where individually,
okay,
individual, but it's not required to so be organized or A1, A2, B1, B2. So I say, certain things, but all these things is individual cases, and it's possible, sir. Na say kita certificate for 1 or 2 reasons. Ebia oba na your friend is visa de ba na time almost plane into no visa de pa ho and I feel the we share down who be your passport da into no we say so akọ back and I go to shop.
We see Holland. And I always see Holland no. Ina wotina train we say call Belgium. Ina train you do for Germany ina obeka.
O da na who say wa be pay Germany ha for that for that reason we have lawyers who will just look at the case and go to the procedure and see how best we can help you so you'll be to me steady enya or visa to stay but it's individual and there is a hope until obi a wotie bia na person paneti say there is a hope say so waba now kita masters ukita any skill work bibia na there is a hope with UAPAG company limited ebetumi aboa with our competent team in Berlin say ebeboa na yetumi enonya nsawoso na yahwene foreign office for akasa which is Auslana behead na yehu how best we can help you and now metremu rosa without any alternative, without any future plans, without any perspectives. All the answer with him, we will look to it to say how best, because at the end of the day, if you become a good product to the country, both the country and also.
For there is hope. But your moment kind your comment on social media kakra. I see Janet say watching you live and remondentry and say social media is a serious distraction. DJ Hot is say watching live from Adabraka, Ghana, very educative program. DJ Hot Yadasipa. And another say, can the SHS graduate study the language in Ghana before coming?
Yes.
Q, can an SHS graduate study the language in Ghana before coming?
Yes. And I'm gonna say, and I'm going to an online so cry.
Okay.
Be an amfa tamale, and now who Balagatanga, won't be back Kumase. So there's a possibility, say, which means online.
Okay, Q, what is the duration? It will be per se or year in the admissions through United UAPAG Group Limited. What's the duration, the minimum and the maximum duration? Oh,
actually, with the students in there, so we need to me find say we need to usike Kenyan area. Baby, I will be we have account in Berlin. We try to scan about maximum will be 1 week now, then the team start the process and the team start the process. There is no way to wait. And then it's up to you. What you are.
Okay. And the process we know. A process here, okay, studium college in any way. Now, does it apply to everybody? And I say, omo bachelor's, person masters.
Applies to everybody.
Different.
Applies to everybody.
Okay.
Even it gives hope to be a union enter into university.
Okay. And there is also one thing. On say the normal study, you have to provide a block account. Any those winning. Sometimes also you need a formal obligation letter for sponsorship. Any BBR. Would they also have to still, as in, block the account before they come?
Yes. And yes, German embassy for this animal because German embassy look at it, sir. Oh, baby, she had the ankasa and answer. Oh, baby, had the fofro, and that will help you to know, sir. Yeah, Jimmy second, that is also part of the discipline someone I'm making. So that's we are block usikano. And there's a wushi then good thing is so who pass here. So when you good result, there is possibility, sir. You benye jumama. That one is guaranteed. So what I say? And you know, and as sikani block no so obi afanko baby I wa usika. So what I say? And at the end of the day, no. Ukra uwie ubi bia na konya contract for fraud na dwuma bia ma wa bia am kofi okanta dey example ya, then the money will be released to you. Then if you can, then you start maybe helping your community, your zone. Then that is how we start the development. Then kasa abai na dey bi onye bibia. The developers start from us. How will impact the society.
I'm saying I think say block account you can and you say uwie school ni na kra na emso no. I'm say almost every month bia na emso more a part of scanner
on mama dey travel bells. They travel bells. So that the idea of the whole thing is o may burden MOB.
Okay. O may burden MOB.
Obi aba school ha. Say be mpanyimfo ya omo ye omo masters, omo ye omo say. Is there any chance say omo betimi the omo family abeka omo ho during their studies need those things, you know? Is there any chance for them?
So what you may afford the it's about affordability. Who buy your masters, who fans no family, no humanity, and I buy your masters, and I'll bet me a rental and entry or country or family insurance. Why should you leave them? I mean, the word is built with familiarity in terms of family. Internal, so bet me afford don't quad, and we have a family insurance as well. So what I say, it's about the affordability.
Obi oha ontimint na baby nche.
And price 20.
It's what 20 years the family betimi
yes, it's possible.
And I say omo betimi so anya residence.
Producer na na ya mpacho mecha o.
Yeah, and I'm say
udin wa ha.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. What me about our family, what me mama betra ha as well, as long as I bet me ashamo. Now o may say o be enter into the social system. That one you have a problem. You have a problem with us behavior.
Foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs, yeah, foreign affairs.
Q, me pacho what role would United Upper Group Limited play when any panel what me aboana man in your school when you studium college, you know, why emphasis or online German or what role would you guys play in the visa acquisition? Will you guys take him to the embassy and I say the Amoga and say these and these and these are the things you need to do? And so what role would United Upper Group
we play from the A to the Z. I mean, we start the process. We go with you through the process, and we go with you. We have a team, and also we'll build you to with the German language as well, and also in terms of accommodation, in terms of health insurance contract, and once you can, we play. I think not like I think we play almost 70 to 85% role of your coming. The 15 or 25% is up to you to learn the language. The rest is our obligation to do.
Obia wa apply school there. When you school there, German embassy refuse to know.
Yes.
We might not know the reason why.
I can tell you one or two reasons.
Is the person still eligible to join United Upper Group Limited to be able to come back to Germany to study?
Yes. And we have to look at this. the fact is that German embassy and British embassy refusal does not mean that you are strictly condemned into condemn. No. And you can go 100 times, you'll be refused 100 times because they must be convinced. And American was in the confidence. Why you be besides said the crown bested. You have an acoustic you can do your interview name. So
yeah. Because almost me refuse. And yes. You can appeal to.
Yes. So
I said Sister Mary Bahad. Almost interview and farmer no. They appeal. Yeah, appeal and almost say on Zambra view. Because Nipano all my metina. It is almost refuse no I can say oba obi oba me on Samba back no. Ni eja mu a no munim say nka oba nka on sanko be yes appeal say nipa no betina ha yen so ye entertain ni so betina ha yen timi mfa ye we ento chacha sa o betina ha na on sanko back or the family of Ghana or betina Germany ayede it you sanko ye no de man no it sometimes you have to tell them say you mean what you are doing
and the fact is or no we went to German embassy. So what's some now okay cano and so be refuse. You have to know what you want.
Okay, and there's still a possibility that even if you enroll with United UAPAG Group Limited and you are not competent, your competency level
is low.
It's not up to standard. When you go for the visa interview, there's a possibility you can still be refused.
Yes, but then. Say, you never refuse. Well, school nam the last program I can no. Fees I bet you for school in exams there. It's not refundable. And to say I could refuse the second part of the payment I will bet you no. We are not going to charge it because as can I you know. And no near the bet you other payments to say we plane ticket, accommodation, so on and so forth. Into the fact to say United UAPAG eba not just say you will be about Germany. It's not true. It's up to you for your determination. And the baby Bibi, yenye de wo fa emrakwan so, yenye de wo fa, yenye training how you get here. But enye say yeni mo bi wo German embassy wo na your passport na akwase o chale we me offer so ana we be bra pay you ntino. Mo ma na visa na o ma Germany. Say what I said. That is not the work.
Now obi nso a wa start the process na we obi ho no ma na until United UAPAG Group Limited in can. Wetimi aye ono a wenya ne admission no. But with you, baby, you need people who understand the next phase of process, no.
Of course, you just have to send us a mail, contact@uapag.com, and answer student@uapag.com.
Producer, but you bet me the uapag.com, not to screen it on my hand.
Yeah, and you have to send us an email. The team will review and see how, because at the end of the day, no. We have come to help out. So that we are helping hands. So that quite be any ever first one. Ubia Benyan fan would be na enko itia German abai and itia Ghana abai no. We will do it because we have a vision to enroll the youth of Ghana from today to tomorrow. So they at least we who say okay, oh your friend is saying nipa 10,000 were Germany, but then nipa 10,000 more Germany say be 5 and not 10 penny officer and also almost steady. But out of 10,000 no obia or eligible visa or ye juma or steady into in this unya bibi say ya, then you empower the future of the youth. So that say out of 10,000 1% no will bring development to Ghana. And adeba akone say obie no wa bruchi as the sebi producer sebi producer je sebi ye me sure say woni afana to sumie so say obedi ye anase ne ho beto no abrochire no say menye bibia wo Ghana enye common. So what I say
you say they are children
say
or they are come here
aha say ne de eno so aha no anase bia wono so ene ye bu ye de bende. So I say, Madam Fubi, US Army be, why your project sir? The last project I mean, I say, oh, gee, I spent $40,000 on this project. And they are say I didn't mean you, a poultry farm no be. Spend $40,000, And Meneneka said the last 10 years, Scott Diako Ghana is about $300,000. And none of all this 300,000 has been just been wasted. Until we sad here, and Nobaka said, my family can there, enter bridge, and I'm from Jama, but at least you didn't say. So me Jama for Jimmy Sikan in Accra, so be a comedy of money, baby, or money baby ada. So I say, I don't have problem giving money to Germany. And when I become rich like Bergeta, I will give Germany money because scano almost year the say bia. And at the end of the day, obi didi no bibi nom. No ka say brade me da se o wa nam no so ba ya ni shira ni bi kan. So what I say. Enti obi ha wo say do sie na de nya e bi akwabra ne o person o gi bi asisi kejira. Obi ha wo division. So what I say. Zara eku edi.
Enti no wabedu my in the process in na ma na wi wabedu yemfa ne say obi ho no ma ne way no ye ni na online ne German education or ye ni na online with me abedu. What is the next step when him say also okoye school registration any or year otua ne semester fee for matriculation certificate and ID card ne we ni na and also no
before you come, the moment you start the registration well, because what fill forms no into utia office na no the team start and if na o say and na ka bibi obi wo ho ati say Ghana for na pesa pa ade obe ni December no kwa woni mu obetwa ya be 20th 25th November no so 1st December kwa no say me yese so what must say into no ubaye na no team na shall prepare bibia from this to this, that all the contacts, and then you find a pray admission. Ombe prepare bibia, and omo prepare no, they are part of the UAPAG. We have a contract with them. So what I say? Until you finish about bedru, and I can say, before so we ban cry, baby, I want to cry, all that ready. Until you have a free airport now, and baby, I do go. And I want baby, I want transfer. Apartment contract, so you ready? You sign. Call your friend is saying, rat house, baby, I registered the apartment as well. Okay, when you are unmarried, what is the apartment registration form? Internet with that apartment registration form can you visa or foreign office because foreign office on my visa abroad when you baby out. What matter? Into all this process, who buy a hona no near that you are to who buy na near that to na cream one mount. Then you feel about bedroom and suddenly who the SCA. Into no, the better I can say, you better prepare about problem, maybe be no. I don't be doing our health insurance, and if you know, by near say insurance, ben a quality sound now. Maybe I'll buy a council crano, not what could price, and so we need health insurance into the show. Accident can happen any time, any moment. Into no, we still put Germany our health insurance.
Accidents can happen anywhere and at any time. But you're for said they must say, the process of wanting to study in Germany, it is not that difficult, but if you don't understand the process would look too cumbersome for you. And now you can also find yourself in a situation where what me I hear you baby, ya can not even to us or bit me so after an MY will be an so yeah they are born. Well now person start your own process and so on. Within the week, we will try as much as possible. Say my phone lines, are very available and active, and as in very responsive. Said will be fair, so agenda. So we wouldn't be able to answer all your questions online. More questions now, more about online. We've tried as much as possible to read all of them. What I would also want to say is, German education is one of the best in the world. Or more curriculum and educational structure, it's flexible enough. The lecturers are very supportive also. I quite remember when I came to Germany at first, some of my lecturers could send me email to ask me how I was feeling, how the weather was, if I was having any issues, I could talk to somebody and all of that. They had a housing committee where it was also constituted by students who could also help new students to get accommodation. Any those near man, they have a student association that's very vibrant to help you with whatever you want to do. Sometimes cry will be honoma wabafufro on Shadante German. When we came, we could speak a little bit of German because A1 no any kakra Ghana. But then we also had people who could help us respect to some of the offices where it was also required for us to speak German. Me boy Germany from I was really not feeling well some time ago, so I had to go to the hospital. And me koi any panel or receiving me. Unfortunately, she couldn't speak English, and na me German nso nya kakra. I quite remember I said more catch me say here is Deutschland, du musst Deutsch sprechen. I just said I had Germany also to make German, and my interaction with the doctor was a little bit uncomfortable because doctor no not otibrofo there, but any brofo vocabularies ni nyina so not. So sometimes you also have to substitute certain words because asem na ka no mo nheda ntia say yi so at times it makes life a little bit uncomfortable. That is why it is very important that if you want to study in Germany, at least you'd be able to enroll on a program where you'd be able to speak a little bit of German, if not all. German vocabulary is in there. And also, but at least if you know how to pick up stuffs, how to direct people, how to understand certain basic German conjugations, it would make your life very easy in Germany also as a student. Ebia Obeka say my course is taught in English, but after your class everything is German. Opa say ofro bas German. You beat me the way chema kosi wo baby for Germany so say bas the chem kosi wo baby for the next bus beba no say when ya big city bit says Saarbrücken, bit say Bonn, a bit say Mönchengladbach, a bit say Gelsenkirchen, a bit say Bremen anyway na a very small communities and I say a very small town. Bus in the chema the next bus that comes is in an hour. And if you miss your stop because you can't speak German, it's going to be a problem because the almost stop now. The next bus that is going to come now would come in the next hour. And Germany I want so say winter it would really be a problem. I just offer police na before the coffee.
I watch you as a police brother some
say I want to there this na so one free and
I police ejuma the police ambulance the ambulance cry ambulance the emergency I want to say after ambulance say na mo ba cry bi wo wa you can say free I want to na apadan for be afren and I pick you bi akwa adabado and then no akwa McDonald's bi ahye wo da aja adabado for ya no mo tie da bi wo so we need bad for there. And then you say wako hotel be said your person your reservation no you could dim komo kakra be 50 million could be surprises because Frankfurt is baby say what did say be training mother we baby say Chinese restaurant be say obi a obo ase buffet o match knack metag no enyum no maybe say na buffet na na because say hey ade woni nya na yes knack yes e wi also anadwi da be say ni nya no say be the trade time. Do we have a strategy village?
In I have for no how are they their social life for themselves. On one day, I say, "Obi oho, what's na Ghana? If you cry on who go need that." And that's all. Onya experience with abrofo. Now aba. See, sometimes who say I feel shy. Say, "Be I ever call mo." You feeling so say, "Be I almost say." Yeah, ni omo benya contact. It is sometimes sa ni omo no so hu hia. Say half for no omo eyi ti sen ni eye tuntum for ne
ade ba ko say if we have to be more realistic and facing facts as a globe, one way or the other we are all racist. One way or the other, obi fees o Wisconsin obi ntino nshada mbu obi sa. So, ntino Germany asasa, Germany in terms of international development. Ntino and don't expect to say broni ba be kotokoto akwa. Who na who determine na opesa wa achieve goal. That is your goal. Your goal to achieve idea that we need so. Inti me expect say about Germany me abekwa na aye ohene ba na ohene na ntino no ana obi aba be ye bra good afternoon no na obi amfiu obi a busy
o so ra pa ko go school and when say wo ko sometimes obi enchia
pepe ntino you have to know sir back for your own future. You are building your own family, your own destiny. And Oh, say Debiano, you can over build the baby. You have people to help you direct it, push it. But the vision, the 90% of the tax is on you. And no bar, man, it's not going to be easy. Men can't you be over so easy. It's not going to be easy, but you can penetrate. So what must I say?
Yeah.
You can penetrate, and the penetration will be on your determination. And we are here also to support you. And yeah, maybe I'm far with you so. And we have a team.
Maybe sir, because we say obi our JHS or no yet old enough to obetimi ahwe no so. Is there a way sir obetimi
Yes.
abo ani panel to go through all the way of promo has?
Yes. And I'm say, for instance, a studium colleague, studio college. Their team there, they are like Nana Eka Bill Eka Sisiano, a uncle for baby Saturday weather city, I want to say DNA so, and they know so about be man soon be a castle. Sorry, castle crowente. And Yenja was say BBA. There are guidance there. We're going to guide you through you step into the path. Internet there is there.
Me pacho, mobile kind messages in free official chat room, so that's the United APAC official chat room. Obi Busa say Unix. So Busa say, please, I am not a student. I completed police some years back. Can I be part of the program? Unix, me pacho, you can also be part of the program. As we said, no program no, from 1 hour GHS to university. Why your master's can help us be your PhD? There's also an opportunity. You bet me actually PhD placements. Amount. And Juanita and so say, please, is it that you are to study only German language or any other language as part? Juanita Mepacho, we are talking about wanting to come to study in Germany. And you know, the language we're talking about is German language. And not my friend Deutsch. And then I'll be saying because though most of the international student programs are in English, but as I said, you know, you should be able to have a life after school, after the class. You know, you should be able to also have conversations with your flatmate, conversations when you go to the supermarket, conversations when you need directions. And I say, if you want to take the bus, you want to go to the hospital, and I say, you need, as in, to be able to speak the German language, so that your life in Germany wouldn't just be about the books, and you would have to confine yourself within your safe space where you wouldn't have to force yourself to speak German with anybody, because Germany, the whole of Germany will be German. You know, irrespective of the fact that your course might be taught in English, you know, still you need a German language in order to find your way around. That is also the issue. And with issues of people having certain notions, say people wouldn't want to relate with them because of their skin color in Germany, and I say, no. One thing I would want to say is I would want to share an experience that I had. There was a time I missed my bus when I call my school no Hochschule Trier. I'm a goldsmith. Me designs. I'm a photographer. School. My university people were so supportive. They call you, they check up on you, how you are doing, and all of that. And I will also say I'm the only black person in my school. I'm the only black person amongst all the people in the school. I'm the only black boy. There's one other black girl. But we don't feel different when we are amongst the people. Because there's one thing we all have to understand about life. You cannot force love. There's something called systematic racism. Say system the system is meant to oppress people. The system is not there. There's no systematic racism. Yenchombo has said blacks are allowed here and blacks are not allowed here. But it is a cultural thing. It is inherent in people to either like you or not to like you. The first time I missed the bus in Germany, it was a white person who stopped at the bus station to drive me to the train station. There was also a time I forgot my train ticket, and there was a black driver who didn't allow me on the bus. I mean, same way.
Yeah.
And I don't begrudge him. I don't begrudge him because he was doing his job. But probably if he was white and I was also judgmental enough, I would have also be able to draw a clear relation between he didn't allow me in the bus because he was white. If he was a white person, he would have allowed the person in, and he didn't allow me because of this and that and that.
And let me interrupt you. Most black people are more racist here.
Yeah. What a bus, and as if you are going to tuntum or train. Chesonia, when in your tone in one watching.
Yeah, most blacks are, yes, most blacks are, to comparatively, if we're talking about dislike or liking, then the whites are more, they have patience, they have more care.
Because I feel say it is how people are brought up.
Yes.
I mean, say akwala bruni akwala doesn't know the difference between black and white.
Yes.
The akwala relate with everybody.
Yes.
The person doesn't know a relationship between Asantini, Sebi, Anguneni,
and my brother Kaminim say, "Yeah, Asante, or Bono, yeah, I didn't know. What kind of names say where Brady, where Asantini? I didn't know. So, my name that. Me wa Ghana na me nim say we see we dey we Bruni we Asantini and I'm say but me all I knew say ye dey Ghana for e dey yet brodo baako
that is the point.
South Asia je na ye me hu an say bia bo say we nkran because we kwan nkran kasa South Asia na me nim say oh your friend say we achem we started bringing ethnic divisions and
of course and I feel say enye Germany na sadi we you meet people whom you don't like and you meet people whom you like, and I feel it is an upbringing issue. But people have a preconceived idea that these are a section of people I do not like. That you cannot change, but you'd also meet as the same person who was brought up in a certain way to have respect for everybody.
Yes.
And I feel say respect to people who would want to come to Germany and are as in they are a little bit skeptical about how they are going to be treated, and I say Bibino. It is a free country. Wherever a white can go, a black can go. Whatever you want to do, a white can do. The most important thing is that what you are against the law. What you are doing is not going against the law. And if the person feels you are this color and he wouldn't want to relate with you, it is not the system, it is the person. You are dealing with an entity. It doesn't mean you should draw a relationship between a single person and as in draw inspiration from a single experience you had with a single person to say everybody is racist. As I said, a black person didn't allow me on a bus because I forgot my ticket. And a white person stopped her car. She didn't know me anywhere, but drove me to the bus station because she knew the last bus had gone. And any person who was there is automatically going to be there for a very long time. And she drove me to the train station. And these are two very different people with two different ideologies. And it is not about racism. It is about the person's ability to have empathy for human beings and the person's ability to help people when they are in need. That is what I would also want to say. Q, your program, what are your last words? What would you want to say? Obi per se, obi suade with Germany, obi per se, ne buy UAGSS, or per se nipa ne be feda na education with Germany. She feels skeptical about it. Obi jani bano wo abuchi and your new ononkwan na ebetna any those things. Now, what is even the course in the nipa no betimi aye? What is the process? Will you be able to? What do you have to tell such people?
First, you know what you want in life. If you don't know what you want, you will never get to your destination. So, and we all one day will live and just find a way out. And if you don't leave home, you will not experience what is outside. So oba wo hona se bia opese oba, you have to know say first and foremost Ghana company boase Ghana for be free Ghana abaha abe feda or my life or future. And there is no cause of alarm, so it will be better. And the solid team is there, and the guidance are there. Can be also, and said they almost will be more happy, and also, but it's up to them. So the any hear from outside they have to learn. So what I say, and yeah, obey not to social media, obey no bonum sa, between the news and assume the whole day. Now on just obession their crowd. It says up to them. So what you say obession? The team UAPAG is ever ready. United APAC is ever ready to help you to achieve your goal. Until there is no way say Nipan Bajun say oh and I say oba no betre no and I say wonya baby na first baby ani pa wodi wuti beto de obedie. These are the things a boy man who say wonjere bone kra. So they say oh yare a obetumi akọ mabre we say aspiti na ya ma yare sabia. So what must say intine enyoma te say baby obeda baby to say your friend is the obedie and so what the skilled work so na eba so a bosom so abesan so age pay so wo sua de say all the school so na eba be sua de your master so you have a possibility certain hours be in the year and so bet me aye adwuma enya sika kakra so and there is a team where baby awu ko bia so no wo problem you have to tell them because they be ameka say Jesus Christo obo de wiase obo so ni asase onim bibia ni freni abegyina nanim no be say catch there na me ma asim me hu ade so na yesu nim pa so be so hu ade so sometimes if you have a problem you have to speak out ade bi na ekoso na won pa you have to say oh ade o mempe and ade we ekoso me nje ho ekwan na e be fa so obi tetewa feel free come out with the problems so that problems are always there to solve.
Mama Christy, what would you also want to say? Futo be na be ma o ma use school o mo pese mo ba broche but o ma dwene NCP. What would you want to tell them?
Oh, the American say say bi obi wo kra wa university o nye edwuma anye bebre parents or outside ebi mo so dey Ghana omo pe kwan a bia omo ma no be ba ha private and there is no means this is when they are kwenye bia aba ebe poa enyina say ebetimi dey ma no etu kwan no ma ko tia there obi wo ho so said ne ba kra kwa akra eno so na akoye program but you can say nipa ne ba ha no obesia there or a bright future because we are obetimi aye no aye edwuma ama wanya asetena fan so wa hanti ya my advice o won say we nye fraud say bia bibi na Ghana for so na organize say na JQ mo kan o mo no mo organize o be hwe say bibia be koyi ko ba say bia nipa no kra etu kwan akoba bi kro bi so kra onim Ghana ni bia o be we mo de
Gaza kokra wa ha
betimi aboa
Gaza ko so te kire pa
betimi aboa da bibia koyi
eba da Christine o eba gan na ki o eba mfanti a
da bio che me kra say me kam enu me abusiafo ene esene no bo Gaza teni ejan se ni ebi eni chipi akwe moji akwe ne de bedele so any different be fake then be de be any bi ane na be on be kase de nji good initiative ene moyo bobo Ghana for on so asukwa wa se no bo akwenya se obede be will be hebe do we fe kra wa kase de ofo na ko oja no beto a wa adisia so a do oja no be bo esimi a akwa bo dese obebe bo esimi. And then Mr. Bakam
wow, get to was akwanya ni aba ho
abusuafo me pacho assignment ase na him say the okaya ni say mumra na mbusua de eno na him say
nya 419
the nya 419 pacho mo menton ade kakra say owo Ghana na oba abruchi owo abruchi na okọ Ghana owo America owo Australia na say opese obi book you ticket ma wa obetimi aba GQ Riceboro your Hochstrasse 100 film from Fiatish ewo ballback obetimi aba na aba betwa ticket obetimi so afre GQ wo 068191000987 na obetimi so WhatsApp no 0179 9864242 obetimi nso aba na otwa ticket ama o wa de bi a your friend ticket on credit say opese okọ baby when your emergency be ofie na opese okọ but into a oka salary buy because Germany I think say aside civil servant most of them are paid on the 15th na say ticket usika still enya buy a obetimi abaye o ticket on credit na obeba obetwa ticket na ma obaye your reservation ni bibia ma wetimi dia call na emebe mu nso based on agreement na on ne be kono na wetimi aba betua ticket ne car opese ukọ holiday e wo baby opese ukọ holiday wo Greece opese ukọ holiday wo Italy you betimi aya arrangement na ma obetimi aya arrangement for flight arrangement for hotel arrangement for car e beba be for every hotel ho around nyina JQ so ebetimi aye ne nyina e de amount enti no se opese ukọ baby a opese obuki yacht kra na obetimi
private jet
ama GQ ebuki ama me pa cho somoti o me boss say opese obuki private jet kra na obetimi afre ne number no GQ rice bureau ba
obi bisa say your African dishes were ha say bia obi abana so opese oni eduane Ghana eduane a obetimi anu ana obetimi enye bia to ana
opese African say
so obi afi Ghana ba onim German for eduane ni obetimi enya baby obetimi atoga na eduane
ene mama ge afro shop e be post abroad o kara kuwa tu
Pasha oba obenya eduane di why
of course
wache wa ha omo
no there Eva kitchen or the free dude villa from Zabrook bill say na yakwa party ntina one be telling the wache kodo wache
any kodi di o party next week you be ba be dia wache
I private you know
me pacho me boss say me kan try
mo say producer the better
rent global private jet or plane nti say person or rent a private jet and as a plane in so obetimi afre premium deluxe or standard the person obi bia na obetimi email or info@gqtravels /hotels.com and also bit my by a website gqtravels/hotels.com private jetting so bit me aba na ya rent amount and still as a open sound so e Ghana when ye bi open say o Ghana koye and say o Ghana from Ashamai to Kaswa from Kaswa to Tema from Tema to Bebia Kumasi Bebia open say o ye program ni bia no you bet me the sounds na bro say bia o this year bi so na to e na wo abrochime na say wo kwa koye yi na obetimi a make reservation no ha obetimi tua osika ewo ahanom na obekọ no ye be ma sound ni bibia ba abebo ama 2 days 3 days 4 days so person high na 1 week cry betimi so ayama betimi afre number nso ewo +491799864242 the same number betimi afre sound ni Ghana dada nyesa afi na ya ship free ha e dey abro sound no dey you just make the reservation and when you go you will be able to use it into GQ travel and hotels ye dey can di home come your hotels nso e wo ha no ma say odihye bi ba abuchi say ofie no oni guest room ho no na ope baby amanada obetimi so afre wo number say ayebobo ni nyina so e be pe baby amanada e be man feel comfortable said be ya he or she would also be able to have good memories with respect to the kind of travel and the kind of hospitality you gave him or her. And you know, Mama Kisi Macho be people for Kana.
Chat room hono. Obi abase which profession is qualified?
Me Pacho, every profession is qualified. Your program now here in the last week near my out say the most important thing is that you'll be able to prove on paper that this is what you learned or profession ni bepe ejumani bi ama aye your process ni nyina. And them say after the show no ubetimi there's going to be an interactive section on the page and I say ubetimi afre any of the active lines in our friends so yeah bejo so now
last question so how can I get the forms when everything is ready?
Forms no call UAPAG.com or share Tomlin I was UAPAG.com was a website no now no yeah burden to know or contact her. There are buttons work while bet me affair, but I think somewhere next week, you know, over to me affair forms completely. But your PDF, you better so Nipano group one so I better near the PDF and so Amelia. And I say, Obi and Trauma because it's a MPC pick a course and a brewer soon to know. Contact at UAPAG.com, UAPAG.com. Contact at UAPAG.com no. So send me an email be mail individually. And now we a student, so I just use the email no student@uapag.com. We are no so bad.
Say no. Yeah, 2 programs.
Yeah.
Student
And
professional workers.
Yes.
Until Adriana mechanic say be a student, you be divide the chat room into 2 because I answer questions never missed. Now students will go to one side and
also the better Juma baby.
And no cry there, any problem. I will also try.
Page in my UAPAG.
UAPAG. I'm a patch of page number. But students now kasa cry there say creative page now. Me akasa na better time now. When I have all the information, I'll also try at my own free time. A bit more hold the info sessions where people who would want to come and study within Germany, bit me about whatever questions they have, probably be at 30 minutes within a week. I would find time now at times and I have this interactive section, until there any problem there.
Yeah, but I never come a car obi or say or no, yeah, program no, M1. As a matter of fact, say a time now when your time, any time you for no prayer in few. Fact. No, once I do baby, no cry and a candy. Plain way, plain. Was you one car before? But who cried you see a plane ticket no? Why can't you say button a bro, but 2 10 do that's 1 bar or 2 I was kind of found them out. And you know, so who per se any about in your time, I was in your time. But in your program, new we and then a prince suggested such as in the best in the said in an can say, you better Zoom meeting near schedule. Once be a CNA Zoom meeting for wasn't be a Brian discuss about yeah, Zoom meeting. I say now, I can say, oh, the woo need time. And I say, yeah, say interruption exchange of emails. Now, I want to have a send here, say, a soft will be preachy. So, what must I say? And you know, we shouldn't bring personal interest on this. Set time a bit favor me. It's a time I any schedule. Into no whether ubaya now into no credit the back up send the email bra opening up here could be whichra or better no respond to emails nina amount and you know website no so the abeto no oko website the one be also be very soon I am more simple I dare make you because I na GQ because true yeah program will be so on the time what me actually say time na mo na me ka memoir because say for 1 or 2 reasons I say wow we hear more free one who the type so
abusa for me patch omuti you obi see time no emwa no nti yen so ye be say mo say ya na mo so maboa kakra because emwa na yin na ye boboa ye but say intimate schedule time just because of a single person nti no say ye say open year obre nti no say okoye bibi na obetwitwa so I mean they are what if you feel it is important enough and you have to make time for it and not or make it time for it. As I said last week, you can force a horse to the riverside, but you can't force the horse to drink. Yeah, they bit me a force na they be our clicking notification bell into your bar but we can't force you to as in put our information into action. Into the program ni besi ahanom. Week in, week out, no. I say message for Fraba, mame. A chat room so. I say please, I'm already in Germany doing FSJ, but I want to work permanent. I will have my B1 exams in December. Please, can you help? Pacho, ube to me after any of the active lines, you know. Or FSH, you know. Ebi ala FSH na eti ase na enye no ho asem na wo ka. Nti ne say wo frɛ na wo my explanation said the BINs would be able to give you a befitting answer. Ebi ana FSG na enim no enye eno na oka na yakoma explanation be then people will also there's something called the grapevine method of communication where the yebeka no people also interpret it in a different way. Ebi am say JQ ewo Zabroken obi beka say oh JQ was Zabroken oh yes JQ beba Zabroken oh JQ beba Zabroken na say JQ ni Zabroken but the actual conversation was JQ was Zabroken. And since our friend now may say FSG now can I say based on the information you give us, and if you give us the full information, you'll also be able to answer you perfectly. And you know, next week, yeah, another episode of the laws of the land in Beba, which is also going to draw inspiration from wanting to migrate abroad, how to come, whether through another episode of the studies, and I say through wanting to work, and I say through the nursing job, and I say baby no. When we get the information, we will try as much as possible to let you know, because as information is power. We keep the information. It does us no good. I just say mama said the bear or been so honor or person to information in one amount or bet me to a home animal. Intino, ya besa SCAB next week, same time. Na ya discussions, no. You better try say the following weekend. You better ban another abontin them. Said be a bit more publicized. Said be people will also be able to compile your questions. No, na jumedi no. Aye, boko. Me pacho mama Christy obi a person chana.
No. The back podcast sent to them show so that other people also get to know, not only in the true language. Okay.
Chia, me fa kwa we so chia me kunu nana kwame.
Nana kwame.
Na this time we share chia Pauline na America. Me chia sister Mary Ghana, me chia nana Abna Israel. Omo nyina wo line so omo share. Me chia busuafo nyina me chia Janet. Me ma share den so. Me chia busuafo na wo Ghana omo ama no nyina me chia obia. Mambo odi en yese boapayo. Nipa ne doors nti.
First lady are joining here, Mercy Shoots. Mercy Shoots, First Lady, founder and CEO Open as a Capia could be wife. Or here direct from London. To also well done guys into India, maybe I know challenge. I think
a director, CEO, Mr. Pia Kubi. Berlin. In himself sharing.
Yeah.
Namishra Opane, I do power Magana for. Namishra.
But you're a greetings from abroad session.
Yeah. So, okay, but I think I will just switch the language to Brofo so that other nationals will also know that it's not actually we are not concentrating only on the Ghanaians, also for the African or the globe as a whole. So this program or study in Germany or skilled workers to come to Germany. If you are in Cameroon, in Nigeria, in Togo, actually Nigeria is a question mark, but it's a blood. It's not only for Ghanaians, so it's just a short information. So if you want to say something about that.
Oh, okay. I think basically what Q was trying to say is we are also trying to convert the language into a universal language where almost everybody will be able to understand us. What he's saying is the study from abroad, the program that are being organized by United UAPAG Group Limited is not only limited to people in Ghana or people with only Ghanaian passport. It has extensions to almost everywhere. Anybody who is on the African continent and would want to come to Germany to come study would also have the opportunity to study. The most important thing is that you call the line to you, explain your situation to us so that you'll be able to find middle ground and also see how we are going to help ourselves. We are all trying to help. As I said, information is power. When we get the information, we put the information out there so that people will also be able to act on the information. We cannot force people to register with us. We are not forcing people to register with us. And it is not about the money. It is about not keeping the information to ourselves, but then getting the information out there for people to also be able to know that this is what is going on. I would probably be glad to see my fellow people, my friends, the people that I know who also have ambitions of wanting to further their education in Germany to also come to Germany to come and also learn. So this is a long and a short of almost everything. In our subsequent programs, you try as much as possible to mix up the language so that people who also do not understand the Ghanaian language wouldn't be left out, because it's a broad program where almost everybody will be able to apply to. And I would also want to, since it's a greetings from abroad program, with the main catchy, me cabro for me, me catchy, me papa, me born abroad for Dino, be a condition papa, but your papa, a friend of Cabla, now if we are dancing. But some child, my me, ya money, man, shout out. And I'm a child, me or Fabi, men in a relationship with the men in the quality. I say, a friend of Mr. M. Shaddai kisi ampoma a oti Kumasi me pese me chia ne ya me share opa na onka ho abusuafo me pa cho ha na ye dey program ni na be si next week ye dey me pa cho ye producers
Isaac Apia
me producer ba ko de me ka me chia no me chia no chia John so our beautiful Stella, not our beautiful Rebecca, our beautiful Stella.
Anyway,
anyway,
Miss Minchia, a CEO, any Berlin, or Berlin, and First Lady, so then as I say, when your time now, Wababe program. But as a matter of fact, this is not only for Ghana, it's for Africa as a whole. So we also encourage all the African countries to also check us on the website UAPAG.com and also write to us contact@uapag.com or student@uapag.com, and we'll do our best to respond to your emails. We can't actually attend to the calls, whether it's per WhatsApp or direct call. It takes a lot of time and we don't have the capacity to do that. So don't be offended because we're not picking the calls. It's just we don't have the strength to do that. And it's something like I always say, we've got the land, we're building the house, and it takes time and it takes dedication to build it and build it very well. So do your best to send all what you have per email, and we will do our best. Maximum 7 days you will hear from us, or probably if I say the next 24 hours or next 48 hours and we haven't got from us, you say, you said the next 24 hours. Well, we are saying 7 days. In between the 7 days, because we're receiving about 50 to 75 messages a day, so it's huge. Plus 10, it will be much huge. So do what, have time for yourself. Meet us when we have time to come on air. And I'm very sorry to tell you, if you don't have time for yourself, you don't excuse your time for us, and then you think you come to us at your own appropriate time, we might not also have time at that time for you, and then it will be like a hanging. So do well, have time, and then we'll move forward. We want to help out. We want to do our best. So you do also your best. And this is not a connection thing like you think. The concentration is on money. So just give us money, send money to us. No, the money will be the last issue. It's a red thing. It's like I'm always saying, it's a red thing. So you can also send to your Nigerian, Cameroon, Togolese, all your friends across Africa. That is a UAPAG for students, still work, skilled workers coming to Germany. So just share it to those that you know, loved ones, family, friends, and then we'll look to the future how best UAPAG can impact Africa as a whole. Thank you and greetings to Mamintia. We also had Victor Methyla on the house.
Victor. Victor Bacho Michao.
So I also do Victor like that.
Victor Bacho Michao.
Okay, we're done for today.
Bacho Abusan for next week in so you best side for Aba. You people should keep following our page. Yeah, flyer new year the better number the next item on the bill. Enti yachiamo you best say share. Bye bye.
And hotels. They catch you when it's as a mama yelling Ghana for your Ghana near Buchina. Nini other say, so person to quiet now prepare. I went to me Abba near my ticket, no to Chakaka. And we have friends say fly today and pay tomorrow. Travel hotels for Fabai, Sansa for Biaba. GQ Travel Hotels, their bus online check-in 24 hours before flight. So contact him and found so to take it to her. I want to take it to her. So contact him by online check-in amount. And Sakran Road Airport, yeah, the amount digital per WhatsApp or per email. Said the Owa country, we do airport, no, not be beer yopo. Into WhatsApp number, I WhatsApp in is opposite say remember. +49 681 3838 280. Or the other four, would the answer WhatsApp here? Now do details are mine. Yabawa, and our country, I yopo. Yadamasa, so on your day. Who pay more information to our website gqtravel-hotels.com. GQ Travel. We at your service.
Yeah, mama, kana menya. GQ mama, kana menya. Think I want you, money. kana mamufe check you when you're my kana mamufe assalamu alaikum malaikum assalam check you see assalamu alaikum malaikum assalam
JQWaves.com.
Okay, friends and families, we are now at Maggie Afro Shop, and we want to ask one of our audience where he actually find us. Me passion na he find information.
Metie me information wo GQ TV na GQ radio because German kasa na yentini yi no GQ TV ene radio mo translate the back ma yetumiti asama ekos wo German nyina.
Okay, hat gerade gesagt, dass die Sendung wir übersetzen die deutsche neue Gesetz das auf die Markt kommt.
Auf Facebook na YouTube nyina me hwede nyina ho.
Do you need internet on your mobile phone or computer in form of prepaid or FastNet? We are here to give you the best service. Visit our website gqwaves.com or contact us on our customer care service number +49 17 99 86 4242.